Since I was 5 years old, I knew I wanted to be an artist. I just didn't even know what that meant. You know, I just knew that that's what I wanted to do. I think we all create narratives from the objects that we hold on to. And that's one of the things that I'm very interested in, is how we create memory on top of things, or how we use objects to create memory, and how we affect memory through that. And I think that's what I'm really interested in this material, is that patina, that wear starts to kind of alter the object, as well as how the memory is altered as well. So I'm not interested in getting a new piece of sheet metal or anything like that. I'm interested in having these things, cutting them apart, giving them a new history, a new aesthetic, and then pushing that further. I kind of began to see that there was 20, 30, 40 different of the same platters on these antique shops and secondhand stores and eBay. And so I became interested in how something can be made by the thousands, but then totally different, 20 or 30 years down the road. And I think that is kind of beautiful, that we're all kind of relating to these objects, and we all have them in our households, but it's how we use them that makes them individual. What I'm trying to do is take those platters and cut them up to show kind of how the same patterns are used, how the same materials used, and how they also have been changed over their time. And so what I do is I cut the platters up and then try to merge the platters by a process called marriage of metal, where I'm taking patterns and overlaying them and cutting out whatever I want to lose or keep, and then keep passing the two patterns over each other until I've kind of created kind of a jigsaw pattern, so that once I've cut and filed them, they can slide right into each other. The prints are kind of like ready-made etchings. So I find different platters that I think are interesting or visually pleasing, that maybe they have like a ton of scratches from families cutting bread on top of the platters, or they have interesting initials or things like that. And I cut out the imagery and then push ink onto the plate, just like an etching. And then from there, I put it down onto a print press with the paper above it, and then a couple blankets, and a big roller comes and pushes the blankets into the paper to kind of grab that ink. And this is from a lady who's got this when she got married for the first time. And what I really love about this piece is, she doesn't want the object anymore. She's kind of through with it. She doesn't want it to be a part of her life, but I think she still knows that it has significance. That history, that timeline has changed her and altered her to become who she is now. And so being able to print just the kind of the top layer, the scratches, the patina, the kind of little notches and things like that left over, really get to show kind of how it's been used and how it's been used until one specific end point. My name is Jaydan Moore, and I'm an artist.